only stuff you care about. I'm Tevin Pereira. It's no real reason to be excited.
Los Angeles.
Today's the Random Woo Show. Woo! What's on the Woo Show today?
Well, today we're going to ruin mixed martial arts for you when Wiffle Bat Fight Club returns. If boxers were huge pussies, they would fight with Wiffle Bat. There's going to be more bruises than a Rihanna concert.
Oh!
Then Allison Hayslap learns Kung Fu with the cast of the Green Hornet, including Cameron Diaz and Academy Award-winning bad guy Christoph Waltz.
Rihanna concert? Really?
Yeah, lots of bruises.
Cutting deep today, Bailey. All right. And for anyone not already standing in line for a Verizon iPhone, it's viewer-requested phone week. It's a pretty big deal. Oh, lots of feigned excitement for that one. Today, we're reviewing the new business casual BlackBerry style. It folds open. That wasn't me being business casual. Plus, we've got the AOTS exclusive trailer for Priest, because vampires want to drink from the body of Christ over one priest's dead body.
Show us the funny.
Let's go around the net. I want to show everybody something.
Okay.
Here's how bad winter is sucking right now.
People have to shovel their roofs.
Little mini avalanche. Tell you, score one for the left coast, really. Put it on the board, because here in California, we don't have a problem with being buried in the white stuff.
Well, we do have Charlie Sheen.
Oh, Coke joke!
You see, it's funny because he's rumored to really enjoy cocaine.
Oh, I got it. Come on the show, Chuck.
For years, sci-fi has been considered the realm of cheap effects, bad writing, and ham-fisted acting.
Yes, it's made a lot of improvements lately, but as today's number 4 item shows us, we still have a very long way to go.
Nobody would tell me how many of us died. Every time. It was like some big secret. Everybody knew except for me how many of us she killed.
Killing us? Why are all us clones in love with her then?
How long have you been out of the incubation chamber?
Wait, so an assassin chick comes out of an incubation chamber, puts on a tight leather outfit, and then murders a doughy clone army.
Candice, you gotta stop. You gotta stop. Your head will explode. Listen, here's the thing. I've watched every episode, by the way, of that series. I truly have. Brilliant. It's easy to make fun of that guy. That's all I had to say.
That's it?
I mean, we could. I just it is easy. It's so bad. Disney has a long history of charming anthropomorphic characters singing fun songs like 1937's Whistle While You Work, huh? You guys remember that? The classic Snow White, heard on a couple ringtones out there. Young men.
Today's cover by a horny cockatiel is much cuter than anything that ever flowed out of Disney's pen. Kevin.
Yeah, so does Jane Lynch's beak.
Oh.
I have to try that move, though, to actually physically walk across her when you're done. Excuse me, princess.
And then start whistling.
Yeah. And then throw change for the cab in her face and just call it a night.
Oh, Kevin.
Gingerly. You don't wing it. That would be classy.
And at number 2 today, security video of a young couple in love.
Or maybe they're on something stronger than love. You decide.
In this temple, Okay.
No, do you think there's
Take
any
step one. Let's step together.
Yeah, he's an idiot. He just...
You know what? Carry me. Grab my leg. Oh my God, I lost my balance.
Hold on, those security officers weren't being offensive. Badoosh is, of course, the official police code for an escalator-related murder-suicide. So, not so funny, is it? Now you know the outcome.
No, it's pretty funny.
It's still hilarious, yeah. Today's number one is a real treat, and to tell you too much about it would actually ruin things.
So I'll simply say, get your pants off. It's time for streaking!
Yeah!
Go streaking, brother, come on!
I love it. Gotta cover it up when I want to ruin my dignity here. Slam.
You know, he's lucky the cops can't dust for dong prints.
Actually, that's where you're wrong, Candace. I know from experience that you can. I'll show you as well. Let me just get a little, just see. I mean, pretty much any part of this set, you could just give it a good yeah, there it is right there. Absolutely dust it off. Listen, when I said I loved the new set, I meant I really loved the new set. Yeah. Let me tell you, there are a lot of reflective surfaces around here. Pretty much every monitor, your side of home base, I have pretty much pressed it against everything. Yeah. The 0.01% of germs that doesn't kill will get you pregnant. Sorry.
I'm so grossed out right now, Kevin. Still ahead, brace yourself for violence. That club is up next.
Oh, yeah. Show. In sleepy Cooperstown, New York, you will find the Baseball Hall of Fame. Ohio has dibs on where the football greats reside.
Mm-hmm. And the Wiffle Bat Fight Club Hall of Fame is right here in the G4 studios. Here's a look at the storied history of the men and women that have literally flayed the flesh off their bodies with injection molded plastic for your entertainment.
Wiffle ball, the gateway to America's pastime. Passed down from father to son in backyards and front lawns across our great nation. But on a perfect beach day in 2006, this wholesome activity was sullied by two allegedly intoxicated AOTS producers, who in a display of machismo began clubbing each other with brute force until only one was left standing. That day, an innocence was lost. Wiffle ball had now morphed into something unholy. Wiffle Bat Fight Club. The rules are simple. Armed with a wiffle bat, each fight is an epic 45-second battle. Shots to the arms, legs, and torso score points. No nut shots or head shots are allowed. A WBFC sanctioned official will decide the winner based on punishment delivered. 2 semifinal matches will determine the final fight for the WBFC Championship belt. Ladies and gentlemen, prepare yourselves. This is the Wiffle Bat Fight Club.
I've been waiting all day for this. Nay, all week.
Ooh, all week.
Folks, making her Wiffle Bat Fight Club debut, boxing referee Sharon Sands is with us today. Thank you for joining us, Sharon. Appreciate it.
And finally declare a WBFC champion.
This moment for you must be incredible.
It's the greatest moment of my life.
Was that hyperbole? I think not. Wiffle Bat Fight Club.
Now we have an official referee, and we have a large cage. That means it's time to add angry employees with scores to settle.
Yes.
That's what angry employees.
No, it's good. It's a good angry employee voice. Folks, here's the AOTS WBFC Championship bracket. Take a look. Wow. Hold on. Let your eyes just marinate in that glory for a second.
In round one, we have Brendan the Blar Lar versus Nick Sweep the Leg Visker.
Yeah.
The winner of will duel the victor of Brian B. Compton versus the Iron Spool himself, Sean Poole.
Do you really need a bracket when it's 4 people? This seems like a little bit. All right, fine, fair enough. And now it's time for our first challenger. Hailing from Maryland, where he earned the name the Potomac Pounder the hard way, make way for Blah!
My strategy for winning tonight is simple. Cheat. Rules are for suckers and women. I will do anything it takes to win. Cup check time, boys. And if the ref gets in my way, well, then he'll get his too.
Oh, he's teasing the crowd. He's taunting them. No love for the Blah here. Thank you guys for all stopping your boos at exactly the right time. Can tell that's real emotion back there, folks. It's raw.
And his soft-speaking opponent swings a big stick from Santa Clara, California. Here comes Nick Visco.
Hey everyone, I'm Nick. I'm a lover, not a fighter, but they needed a 4th contestant for this event, so I was like, oh, sure. I mean, so what if WBFC athletes die in their early 30s?
Easy, fellas, easy. Oh, well, obviously the crowd has picked their favorites, Candace. I found myself limbering up, and yet I'm not even swinging a bat. So, Sharon, take it away.
All right, gentlemen. Want a good, clean fight? No headshots? No nut shots. Let's touch bats. Let's fight.
What was the key to you completely losing that one?
You know, the conditioning, it just wasn't there. Yeah. It wasn't there.
Were you surprised at the force of Blah's strikes? Were you caught off guard?
You know, a little bit. I'd heard he was kind of soft. He wasn't. Bit of a great fight. I just hope everyone had a good time.
Wow. What a true champion even in defeat. Nick, thank you so much for that. Incredible match. Do you feel any pain right now, by the way?
Only my pride.
Okay, yeah,
Only
that's
your pride,
it. Yeah, your pride took a licking. Thank you, Nick. Now it's time for more employees to hurt each other, so let's do it. Hailing all the way from the made-up sounding city of Snohomish, Washington, the Puget Sound pugilist, Sean Poole.
I might be the smallest fighter here, but no one can match my heart and determination. I can overcome all adversity. After all, you don't get a level 83 Goblin Death Knight without kicking some ass.
You should be wearing an extra helmet. Just let me know, because that was so sweet. It was sweet. All right, forget it. You got it, Spool. You got it.
And from the economically depressed desert of Southern California, the instigator from Indio, Brian B. Compton!
Why am I going to win the belt? Because you're looking at 270 pounds of you. There is no competition when you're B-Comp.
Oh my God! Oh That was... Wow, okay, okay, relax. That was... Whoa! That started off menacing, then got kind of sad, then returned to menacing again. That was a roller coaster of hate for that sign. Could you say, "It's a me, Wario"?
It's a me, Wario.
Yeah, okay, all right. here. This is going to be a serious competition. Sharon, if you're ready, I say we take this away.
Get me off of this.
Yeah.
All right, gentlemen, I want a good, clean fight. No more nut shots, no head shots. I want pain, touch bats. Fight!
Give it up for both of those guys. Come on. All right, Sean, obviously mixed reactions to that battle. Did you think you had B Comp licked?
I think I did. I thought the first time he knocked the bat out of his hands, I had it won right
You're
there.
bleeding.
Your mouth is bleeding right now. That is not a... Was that from a headshot?
I don't think so.
I think that was a headshot.
Did you just bite your own cheek, or what were you gnawing down on your own tongue? What happened?
So into it, lost the mouth guard, just started swinging away.
You are all pro, my friend. That was a valiant battle. It was close. Truly anybody's fight. Thank you. Thank you so much for that. But coming up, we will see which one of these two bruised monsters will be our champion.
While the losers receive first aid, the rest of us will receive special effects lessons courtesy of the Green Hornet.
In The Green Hornet, the film's masked superhero gets some much-needed help from a weaponized car and his trusty sidekick Kato, who can instantly survey a scene, neutralizing every threat in seconds. This visual effect, dubbed Kato Vision, was specifically created for the Green Hornet's 3D debut. But you don't need a Hollywood budget to add Kato Vision to your own movies. So grab your camera, shoot some bad guy footage, and fire up After Effects. At $1,000, this powerful visual effects editor isn't cheap, but you can download a free 30-day trial from Adobe.com, or if you're a student, you can buy it for a fraction of the retail price, just $350 with the educational discount. Let's start with the first part of the effect, the lock-on. Import your footage and move the playhead where you want the lock-on to finish. Create a new layer for the lock-on outline and use the pen tool to trace the weapon. In the effects menu, add a red stroke to the line and add a keyframe for that layer's scale property. Step back a second in the timeline and simply scale up the red outline so it's just inside your movie's borders. Now play your clip and you should see a convincing lock-on. Next, we need to turn the weapon red by rotoscoping it. This once time-consuming process would have involved tediously painting each frame over hundreds and sometimes thousands of frames. But thanks to After Effects' new Roto Brush tool, you can save your sanity and countless hours of work. Start by duplicating your video layer and enabling the Roto Brush tool. Click to paint green lines on top of your weapon and hold Alt to paint red lines outside of its boundaries. As you do this, the Roto Brush tool learns to select only the weapon. When you have a good selection, press the play button. Roto Brush auto-analyzes each frame, attempting to outline just the item you selected. If at any point the outline goes astray, just back up the clip, paint a better selection, and press play again. Now that you have an animated outline, turning the gun red is easy. Just add a tint effect to the gun layer from the color correction menu, change black to red and white to a darker red. As a finishing touch, insert some convincing sound effects from the Free Sound Project at freesound.org, and you've got Kato Vision. And that's only a little taste of what After Effects can do. For more cool special effects lessons, check out videocopilot.net. and go see the Green Hornet in 3D in theaters Friday.
Viewer-requested Phone Week is here with a new BlackBerry style.
And later, Allison Hazlett meets up with the cast of The Green Hornet, presumably for crime-fighting research? I don't know, but the movie's good, so stick around.
This portion of Attack of the Show is brought to you by The Green Hornet, in theaters Friday.
What happens next?
Here's a guy trying to pull off an old-fashioned roof jump. So what happens next? Does he slip and fall? Does he make it across to the other roof? Or does the roof collapse? Find out when we return.
What happens next?
Here's a guy trying to pull off an old-fashioned roof jump. So what happens next? Does he slip and fall? Does he make it across to the other roof? Or does the roof collapse? Look, in his defense, parkour is actually kind of hard.
Okay.
Hey.
Thanks.
That took like 7 minutes of planning, and that's all we do with it?
I don't know.
You really don't know what a technical, logistical nightmare that was for us to figure out. That's why we just read words. Welcome back to Attack of the Show. Over here? Yeah. I'll look over here now. Oh, now, if you're looking at these words on the screen and going, that looks like an incomplete email address, that's because it's not an email address. These are Twitter accounts.
Twitter.
So tweet if you are prone to tweeting. Also, by the way, pound Wiffle Bat Fight Club. The entire thing spelled out is trending worldwide right now. So it's us. It's basically us and Justin Bieber.
Nice.
We have taken over the world. Congratulations, Attack staff. Now, some people say the American dream is dead, and they're probably right.
But to make up for it, we have some free stuff.
Yesterday, we gave away this $2,000 main gear shift custom PC.
And the winner is, drum roll please,
Drum roll.
Raymond W. of Matson, Illinois.
Hey! Good job, Raymond W. of Matson.
Today, 3 lucky winners will receive an Extreme Mac Tango TRX iPod and iPhone dock.
Oh.
This 2.1 audio system also streams music wirelessly from any Bluetooth device.
Get out of here.
And you control it all with the included remote or via the free iOS remote app.
That is crazy talk.
I know.
And to go with that, the brand new dock, the winners will also receive 5 cell phone props of varying quality from our old set.
Oh, they're so nice.
Aha.
To enter, visit our website at g4tv.com/AOTS and click the Epic Giveaway link. Now get your entry in between now and January 13th by 3 p.m. Eastern to be eligible. We'll announce the winners right here on tomorrow's show.
That's convenient.
It is very convenient. If you don't win the PC, here's the news for free.
Oh, yay! Tiffany Smith is here with the headlines, everybody.
Yeah! Hey, you guys. Thanks. And right now, it's time to start the feed. It's Wednesday, January. It's Wednesday, January 12th, and here are your top stories. Verizon's iPhone was in the spotlight yesterday, but today it's the iPad's turn. According to Bloomberg, Verizon also plans to sell an iPad with native support for the CDMA carrier. So customers won't need the massive MiFi attachment to connect to 3G anymore. In other news, footage has emerged of what looks to be the next-gen iPad with a back and front-facing camera, finally, and 128 gigs of storage. However, many are skeptical and say it's merely a non-working prototype that Apple provides so companies can design cases. Whether or not it's legit, rumor is that we'll see a new iPad sooner than we think, possibly by the end of this month. It's so soon. And here's some good news for James Bond fans. The next installment is finally a go. Yeah, the fate of the franchise was in limbo when MGM, who owns the rights to the series, filed for bankruptcy late last year. But yesterday, MGM brass said it's all good. Production will start later this year on what's just being referred to as Bond 23. Daniel Craig will reprise his role as the British super agent, and the Jarhead and American Beauty director Sam Mendes will be at the helm. With the rest of the cast yet to be determined, I'm crossing my fingers for some short shorts. Bond 23 is set to hit theaters on November 9th, 2012. I'm Tiffany Smith, and you've just been fed. Now back to Kevin and Candace. I don't know what they're doing.
Thanks, Tiffany Smith. We totally aren't ruining the set, is what we're not doing back here. That's not.
And if someone did, it was this one, not me.
Yeah, my high heels really scuff this thing. It does. I should know better to wear them. I know it's not Saturday yet.
So weird. Allison Hayslip met with Seth Rogen to work on her kung fu moves.
I was unaware you carried those.
Oh, yeah.
That was pretty sweet. Okay, all right. Oh, she kicks high. Also, it turns out the Jew Hunter is actually a very nice gentleman. It's from Inglourious Bastards. It's not a... IMDb is your friend. Here's Christoph Waltz and the cast of The Green Hornet.
Trading the bong for the mask, Seth Rogen gives crime fighting a go in Michel Gondry's old-school comic book revival of The Green Hornet. A millionaire party boy pairs up with one lethal sidekick and a mobile fortress to dish out a little vigilante justice. The wait's finally over. How amazing is it to finally see the Green Hornet on the big screen?
Oh man, it's a huge relief. It seemed like it might never happen for quite some time. It's very nice that it's actually happening, and people seem to be liking it, which is nice. So it's very exciting to finally be able to let it speak for itself instead of having people kind of speculate on what it may or may not be like.
Did you feel like you channeled any Bruce Lee?
I can't. because nobody can replace him. So I just he's a god.
Who is Kato?
He worked on your father's cars and made his coffee.
So Kato has some slick, obviously, fighting moves in this, but he's also got some slick moves on you too.
Neither one of them really want her. It's about the battle that they're in their egos against one another.
Boys aren't like that at all in real life.
No, not at all. Not at all.
You and Jay have this awesome fight sequence. Did anyone catch any accidental left hooks along the way?
No, we didn't hurt each other. Jay kept thinking he was hurting me. Every time he would pretend to hit me, I would sell the punch, and every time he would stop and be like, oh, I hit him. And I'm like, you didn't actually hit me. I'm pretending. I've been punched in the face so many times, I know how to make it look really convincing.
Careful
this
time.
Careful.
Okay?
I just want to look at it. Just give it to me for 1 second, and I'll just...
You have Monsieur Gondry directing this film, and he's known for his incredible visual styles. What did he bring to this movie?
A lot. I mean, I think when people see it, the action just looks totally different than a lot of action in these movies generally look, and there's just a lot of sequences in general that are pretty visually arresting and original.
Sir, I have to say, it looks like you just had a miserable time playing such a bad guy.
I'm not familiar with stand-up comedy and the improvisational techniques and all that. I'm a boring, old, conventional actor, And
then you get thrown in the mix with Seth.
And, I have to deal with Michel Gondry, who, lives in his own bubble that floats in outer space somehow. It was great.
You're not pleased with my suit? Does it fail to fill you with fear?
What was your favorite thing about the Black Beauty?
Ejector seats. Ejector seats.
Do you think you're going to pimp out your car to look like the Black Beauty or have any of those
I'm
aspects
gonna
of it?
buy it.
You're just gonna buy the Black Beauty?
Yeah. I'm serious.
What you doing? I'm trying to lose it!
I'm at least hoping that you had some stunt driving experience with this.
A little
bit.
bit.
Did they teach you?
They took me out to a parking lot one day and let me drive around, and then I don't know, maybe it's a testament to how bad I was, because I never was let in a car once more after that.
Take the wheel! I can't drive this thing! Yes, you can! No, jerks! That was my idea!
Killer Car, Lethal Kato, and fanboy Seth Rogen at the helm. The Green Hornet lands every punch and every punchline. It's how comic book movies should be done.
The Green Hornet is in theaters Friday, but very important, Seth Rogen, he's going to be right here live in studio tomorrow. I'm going to ask him questions.
I'm sure there will be plenty of talk of weed.
Yeah, there will be lots of talk of weed.
Stay tuned. Gadget Prawn is a viewer-requested BlackBerry that's only $20.
And it's not stolen. Plus, we'll crown a new Wiffle Bat Fight Club champion. So stick around.
The feed is brought to you by Sonic, America's drive-in.
Hey, let's take requests.
Yes, it's viewer-requested phone week.
This phone has a touch keyboard.
I have officially seen it all.
With a new year comes a new BlackBerry, and RIM just might have the most affordable yet, the Style. With dual displays, you'll always have the information you want at a glance, whether it's messaging, emails, or multimedia. And of course, there's the trusty keyboard you can't live without. Also included is the BlackBerry 6 OS, a 5-megapixel camera, and 8 gigs of expandable storage, all for $20 with a contract.
Look at that thing, 20 bones.
I know. Now, it's been a while since we've gotten our hands on a flip phone.
Yeah, what?
It's fancy.
Wait, phones still do that? It's like it transforms into 1997.
Wow. It's about twice as thick as an iPhone, weighs about the same, though, and it doesn't feel cheap. But do you think this design feels outdated, or is it even practical?
It does. I mean, literally, like, if you talk on it, you can only say things from 1995 that were valid. Like, order movie tickets to Batman Forever. That's something you can do on that phone.
You want to hold this?
Yeah, I mean, I like the angry notion of hanging up on somebody by flipping, because on the iPhone, a hang up is very dainty. Yeah. But other than that, it's an outdated design.
Yeah.
There's nothing much you can say about it.
Now, there's an optical trackpad, but no
Yes.
touch screen. Since we're all used to touch screens, does that become a problem?
Not really.
That's my gas.
Not really. No, I got it. And you should, the lack of a touchy screen. It's not ideal. That's the thing. BlackBerry's latest OS is their best iteration yet. It's intuitive, it's easy to use, it's streamlined. But the problem is that we still feel it's not as easy to use as an iPhone or an Android phone that has a responsive touchscreen. Things like navigating web pages, zooming in on a map, even just general menu navigation, they feel slow. For example, I was on a web page and I wanted to close some tabs.
Mm-hmm.
To close a tab, I had to scroll on up, hit one icon, scroll over, scroll down. Like something that would be a simple press becomes a 3-swipe motion with a click. And it might sound like a small gripe, but you factor that in over years, you will shave 12 years off of your own life if you use this phone. It's just facts.
Is the physical keyboard as good as previous BlackBerries that we've used?
It's okay. I mean, you were the BlackBerry fan of the two. I think the keys aren't as ridged as other BlackBerries. Not a huge deal.
See,
but
that's the one thing I do like about that phone.
Yeah, well,
being able to type.
Yeah, well,
buttons.
some people are used to the hardware buttons, so yes. I think that with this current design, your fingers might slide a little, but that said, you do get used to it. And it's nice to have a full keyboard inside of a flip phone, but again, other phones do it, and they do it just as well.
Now, browsing the web on a BlackBerry was wonky in the past, so how much have they improved on it?
It was bad. A lot, actually. Page loading and navigation is way faster than we remember. You can also load, as I said, multiple tabs, which is nice. We just can't help but feel that browsing the web on a 2.7-inch screen where you don't have pinch or zoom, it's far from ideal. You'll constantly be zooming in. Is that an elbow? Oh, no, it's not. Cool. Zoom back out and then finish,
How does the 5-megapixel camera look on it?
Meh. It looks meh. Outdoor photos don't look too bad, though there's obvious lens distortion. Indoor photo quality is grainy. It might blur. The flash does help. It won't decreep your photos, but it works. And it only records VGA quality video, which is kind of a bummer.
No, it's still one of the best smartphones for email, though, right?
Definitely.
Okay.
That's its strength there. The combination of the keyboard and, of course, the interface make this one a tried-and-true solution for practically any email account that we can think of. Or if you're a BBMer, sweet, go for it, BBM away. Navigating through hundreds of emails is actually simple on this device.
So it's only $20 with a contract on
It is.
Amazon Wireless. What are we rating it?
Even at $20, we're giving it a 2 out of 5.
Really?
Yeah, here's the thing.
Wow.
We just saved you money. It's okay to applaud that. We don't think it's a bad phone. It just feels outdated with everything you look at. You can pick up
MySpace on it. Outdated.
The bleeding edge. Flip open your phone, scroll to MySpace, and surf with the cool kids. Listen, you can pick up the Samsung Epic or the HTC Evo Shift. They're $100 or $120 respectively. These are both 4G Android phones with full keyboards, so you don't have that gripe anymore. And we think they're well worth the extra money. They're going to last you a lot longer.
Okay. Well, that's it for today's Gadget Prawn.
Now, let me ask you all a question. You guys like the apocalypse?
Do you like vampires?
Okay. How about a vampire apocalypse? Boom! In your face!
Here's the AOTS exclusive trailer for Priest in theaters May 13th. Creepy.
What?
Still ahead, we'll crown the new Wiffle Bat Fight Club champion. Global ahead.
I'm telling you, it's not fun to be hit by these things. You'll see.
You'll see.
Coming up tomorrow on an all-new Attack of the Show. Stoner turned ass kicker Seth Rogen joins us live in our studio to talk about the Green Hornet and ways to enhance the 3D experience. Then Allison Hayslip is in San Francisco to test drive the new Chevy Volt. It can hit 100 miles per hour and will only cost you $1.50 a day to charge. And Chris Hardwick rates the new Samsung Nexus S Android. With its 4-inch AMOLED touchscreen, is it a better deal than the Verizon iPhone? Find out on Gadget Prawn. See it tomorrow.
Here we go. Welcome back to Attack of the Show, and it's the WBFC Championship. Now, if you missed it earlier, Blar and B Comp beat the hell out of their former friends for your enjoyment, and it was a beautiful, beautiful show.
And today's winner will walk away with a much sought-after WBFC Championship belt.
Look at that is Spanish fly to the nerd ladies. It is impossible not to get someone Prager's when you're wearing that. Sharon, it's all yours.
All right, gentlemen, this is for championship bout. I want you to keep it clean, and I want pain. Got your bats? Step back. Okay, fight!
Incredible, spirited performance. What do you have a name for that leaping strike? It was so graceful. You were like a gazelle.
It's all about changing levels. You wanna change the levels?
Get some altitude?
You know, just make it hard for him to find a spot to hit. And I just gotta say, I mean,
look how hard he was gripping on this.
Like, I just gotta give it up to VCOM. That guy hits hard.
VCOM, what a slugger. Now, when he lost the bat and casually walked away for it, I noticed that is when...
Oh, that's when you got to strike.
I saw the blood in your eyes. That was killer instinct.
When weakness is exposed, you got to attack it. You know?
It's a strategy in Zelda and Wiffle Bat Fight.
You got to hit it hard.
You're bleeding as well.
Am I?
You literally taste blood. Go for it, sir.
It tastes good.
And quickly, do you want to thank...
It tastes like victory.
Real quick, we're out of time. Do you want to thank your sponsors?
I do want to thank my sponsors, especially Fax Bear here.
Hey, thank you, Sharon, for keeping it clean.